This tutorial is for students wanting to know how to open up MetaTrader 4 and have their chart looking the same as the ones that we're using. So you simply click on MetaTrader 4, double click. You're then presented with a number of charts that are here. Now what I'm actually going to do is just click and delete all of them so we can completely start from scratch. Okay, so the first thing is you go up to File, click on New Chart, click on the first one that comes up, so it's Euro Dollar. Now you're presented with a similar looking chart that we just saw. You then right click and click on Grid to get rid of that, and right click again, click Properties. Here you're presented with the So just click on the color scheme, scroll down to black on white. We then go for the bull candle, that's the candle that shows us price action moving up, and we're going to make that blue. And we go for the bear candle, and that is the price action going down, and we're going to make that red. Click OK. Make the chart larger. We then move up to here and put the candlesticks icon, and we also move and click the chart shift. As you can see, at the moment the price action is right next to where the chart is, and it's better to actually shift the chart over, which gives us the room to then see where we think the price action is going to be going once we have a buy or sell zone to work from. So now it's looking like squiggly lines, so what we need to do now is just click on the zoom and just make it that little bit bigger, and then we can see it starts to look like a readable chart with blue candlesticks for the price action going up and the red for the price action going down. I'm also going to show you how to put in the daily pivot indicator, which we downloaded into MetaTrader 4, and that was shown in a previous tutorial. So what you do now is you go to Insert, you go along to Indicators, scroll along to Custom, scroll down and find the Pivot Daily Indicator. Click on this. Now you have pivot, Camarilla, which is set to false, and mid pivots. So pivots is set to true, this is false, and this is true. Now we need to make this false as well. So double click on it and make it false. Otherwise you just simply end up with too much clutter, and the object of our charts is to keep them as clutter free as possible. So now we've got our daily pivots, and these are updated each 24 hours. So here in the middle is the mid pivot. We've then got support 1, support 2, and support 3. And if I just scroll down up here, you can see that we've got resistance 1, resistance 2, and resistance 3. And we use these for a guide in terms of where to place stops and also where to place limit orders for our take profit targets. Now once you've done this, what you then do is close this particular chart, so make it smaller, restore down, and if you actually just click on this minimize here, you'll find that the euro dollar is now in the corner. The moment you want to see it, if you want to see it full, you just maximize, or if you want to make it smaller, what you can do is just scroll. You simply hold left click and just move the chart around, which means that effectively you could have, for instance, one chart there, another chart here, maybe 3 charts. In fact, it's not uncommon to have up to 8 charts on any one screen, you can just see them at a glance. And if you want to see one particular chart larger, you just maximize it. So that shows us how to do one chart, and we're now going to do it for the other 9. What you're going to do is you're then going to do this same procedure for all your currency pairs. So you're going to look at the new chart. You're going to be doing all the majors: the dollar Swiss, the pound dollar, the dollar yen, the dollar CAD, the New Zealand dollar. And scroll over here. You also want the Australian dollar, and then the forex crosses. You also want the euro pound, the euro yen, and the pound yen. And these are the 9 pairs that we have information on. So you would simply go through exactly the same procedure and end up with 9 pairs along here, and open them up. And open them up on your screen. I'll do one more simply just to re-emphasize how easy they are. So click on new chart. We're going to go for the pound dollar. Going to right click, click grid, that gets rid of that. Right click again, click properties. Color scheme is black on white. Our bull candle is blue, and our bear candle is red. Click OK. Click chart shift. Click the candlesticks icon. Zoom in, and then also we want to just add our daily pivot indicator. So indicators, custom, pivots daily indicator, mid pivots, double click, click false, and there we go. How easy was that? So this is the dollar pound one. So I'm just going to minimize this and minimize this, and you'll see what happens, that you've now got the euro dollar and the pound dollar icon, and you're just going to end up with 9 different charts along here. Now when you do open the chart, one of the things that you'll find useful is the time frame that we use tends to be 1 hour, 4 hour, or a day. And you'll see that when you look at a day chart, for instance, this means that effectively each candlestick has actually taken a day to complete. So that is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. If you go to the 4 hour time frame, this means that each candlestick is 4 hours of time which has lapsed. So it's taken 4 hours to complete this candlestick. The same goes for the 1 hour, and then we get into the smaller increments. If you're looking to day trade and scalp trade, which is quick in and out of the market style trading, you'd be looking more at the 15-minute, the 5-minute, and even the 1-minute charts. But it's very hectic style of trading, and we don't encourage that style of trading. We go for a more, although we do day trades, and we're looking at often the day trades, we pick up 40 to 80 pips per day trade. They're still quite a patient style of trading, and which is why we use the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour chart. If you look at the 1 hour chart, for instance, here, you see that it says 1 hour. Then if we go to the date, this whole area here is the 27th to the 4th of December, 27th of November to 4th of December. So that's really a week of movement. Okay, I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if there's any major problems, please email support@secretforextrader.com.